Hello everybody. Very good evening to another person here. Welcome to Texila e-conference knowledge series. Thank you for joining today's webinar session. My name is Divya Bhupati and I am the SEO analyst at Texila e-conference. Texila e-conference is the leader in organizing online conferences and has been helping entrepreneurs, marketers and professionals achieve their goals. Texila e-conference being an information hub has networked 300 plus international speakers from top brands and shared abundant knowledge to people across the globe. It has hosted EV conferences from 2014 and has inspired people to exchange information on a virtual platform. Today, we are going to learn about paid marketing presented by Mr. Praveen Pandey. Praveen Pandey, a digital marketer, helping business grow digitally, associated with startups and brands like co-working spaces, travel portals, e-commerce, restaurant chains, and more. Implementing marketing strategies with a continuous improvement and learning approach. Technology and marketing are Praveen's field of interest, and he is passionate about, which made him to work with different businesses like CA Films, real estates, travel chains, and educational institutes for last 3 years. Before we get started, I want to share a few operating instructions to all the attendees over here. Attendees, please check your audio settings to make sure the presentation is audible. If you have any questions during the presentation, please type them in the chat box. You can also click the raise hand button at the top so the presenter will get an alert. Now, without further delay, we will join the session with Mr. Praveen. Hi Praveen, welcome you to Texila e-conference knowledge series. It's our pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. Thanks for the nice introduction. Today we are going to talk about paid marketing. When we start with paid marketing, what exactly is paid marketing? Today in the era of digital marketing, as we see, everything is means number of people online is increasing day by day drastically. So traditional marketing is important along with digital marketing. Means digital marketing has taken a wider share of marketing area. Now talking about paid marketing, digital marketing has two parts. Means one that you can rank yourself organically, one that you can grab the audience, the digital audience which are available digitally, organically, and secondly, you whatever the paid effort you make to grab the audience includes paid marketing. Now in paid marketing, there are several things that you need to take care of, that there are several tools that you use. And starting with paid marketing, let me explain you what exactly is why is paid marketing. First of all, why paid marketing? Then we'll be just taking a deep knowledge about what is paid marketing. First of all, paid marketing gives you a good reach. From the very first day, you can, whether you are a startup, whether you have just set up your business, whether you have just made your website, or you don't even have your website, you just have a social media pages and all, still you can have a good reach from the day first. Secondly, it's immediate traffic. When we talk about you have business, you have set up your proper website, you have got proper fundings, still if you won't have traffic, it's of no use. So from the using paid media, paid marketing strategies, you can gain immediate traffic from the day one, using Google ads, using link using taboola ads, using several which I'll be discussing. Next point is consistent traffic. There are several methods to gain traffic. You can grab several interstitial. You can do on page SEO, off page SEO. SEO can gain you also traffic, but the consistency. When we talk about paid marketing, when we grab traffic from paid marketing, we guarantee you consistency in the traffic, which is more important when you are starting your business, when there is a startup business, when you are associated with startup, they need consistent traffic, they need consistency in user. Now second one, the fourth one is precise targeting. When we talk about paid marketing, the most important part, means the part I like most, is the precise targeting. There are several paid marketing tools in which you can even target the audience of a particular institution, the audience, those who have a particular like behavior, those who are from a particular demographic. So paid marketing enables you to do precise targeting. Means consider if I was associated with a production house who wanted immediate branding, who wanted to target youth who are especially means they had a brand, they had a sorry, they had an album coming up in few days, and they wanted to show up those means they wanted to grab instant awareness among youth of prime cities, prime metro cities. Then what I did, I suggested them Snapchat, and you, depending upon the user behavior and the product he had, we targeted particular means some prime iPhone devices, some prime devices like Samsung's top models, and on Snapchat it went very well. It gave good result. Due to that we got good traffic on website also, good traffic on YouTube channel also, and it means it simply boomed up. So paid marketing helps you in doing precise targeting. The next point is relevant traffic with buying intent. The most important part means paid marketing helps you in getting, such as consider a search term on a Google. If I write top 10 travel agent near me, this this long tail keyword or the term which I have searched on the Google simply states that I'm not coming on the means I'm not searching with the intent to buy something. I'm here to relate something or want to know about the top 10 providers. Maybe I may convert in future, but if I talk about and if I take the second case, if I write that uh, Dubai travel agent near me or something like a book that if I say best travel package provider near me, so this search term may be with the buying intent means this. So depending upon keywords, depending upon the audience strategy, you can target relevant traffic. You can get relevant traffic. You target depending upon the keyword and demographics. That's why from paid marketing you can filter the traffic. You can get the traffic of the user who are exactly means who have exactly the buying intent. Whereas in SEO, it it may be means typical to filter it out. Now, first page exposure from the day one in SERP. Obviously, doing paid marketing, you can get, it's very hard to rank means if you are into digital, if you are new into the digital presence, if you have a means you had a traditional business and you now you are switching to digital, now you recently got your website developed, then what will happen, you can't rank from the day first, you can't get the day first first page of search engine exposure from the very first day. So to do that you can use search ads from the day, which will help you to get the first page exposure on the search engine result pages. Now the next part is, again I'm continuing with why paid marketing. It helps you in tracking. Using Google Analytics, you can track even users coming on a particular page. You can remarket them. You can even track where they have exited from, where they have came from the channel. You can nowadays Google has enabled a customer ID targeting, which means you can target particular user depending upon the GC lead. Means if I'm logging from my laptop and from the same Gmail ID, from the same Google account or any other account, I'm logging with on another devices such as mobile phones. If I have an Android TV, I'm logging over there also. So if I have clicked, if by mistaken I have clicked on your ad and landed on your website, and that Google Analytics code or Facebook pixel loaded on your browser. Now Google will save a GC lid, that is means a customer ID, a unique ID of yours in your browser cookies. Now it will target on all of your devices. It will help you target on all of your devices. So it's means targeting makes the paid marketing most lovable. Why? Because you can track the user behavior properly, where how many users are coming. Means if you do traditional marketing, if you are just posting a banner somewhere, so you can't track how many have seen, how many are actually interested, how many have called you seeing that banner. But doing paid marketing means it's again a part of digital marketing, but in paid marketing, which is a digital part, You can track everything. How many users came, how many of them converted, how many have abandoned your cart, and depending upon that, you can optimize your campaign. Now the next part is branding. Google Display Network and YouTube. You know, YouTube is the second most. YouTube is the search engine which has second most traffic in the world. So for branding, you can use means you can be a brand within a day, within a week, within a month, right after starting your business using paid marketing. It's as simple as that. As I told you about the production house case study, they they had an they got organic traffic tremendously from the next day. Now the next part is remarketing, the best part. If you are doing traditional marketing, in traditional marketing what will happen, you have means you are promoting over TV or somewhere else, so you cannot remarket the user who had already seen your ad or who already interacted with your data, with your ad, with your content. But using paid marketing, you can remarket them. Remarketing is the best part, which which is making means nowadays several e-commerce tycoons and travel portal tycoons to make them a huge brand within means a short span of time. Even remarketing includes dynamic remarketing, which you have seen several ads. If you are on, if you have been to everyone have been to Amazon or Flipkart and Make My Trip, and there are several more big brands. So what you will see, whatever you have searched and wherever you have landed, the particular product page or the particular destination page, you will see there will be a means there will be a display ad behind you which will follow you everywhere, and that particular display ad will also be of means that particular product which you have searched. Means out of 10,000 product or 1 lakh product, you are followed up by that particular product. That is dynamic remarketing. So there is wide possibilities in paid marketing. Now coming to my next point, that's highest conversion rate. Obviously paid marketing, SEO means I'm not against SEO, but I'm saying that it won't means several. There are several organic ways to promote yourself, but those won't give you that fast, that tremendous result as the paid marketing do. So highest conversion rate, yes, paid marketing gives you the highest conversion rate. I'm handling several businesses with means I have been means made them a brand within a 2 to 3 months of project. So paid marketing gives you the highest conversion rate because it includes remarketing, several displays, and several. You can target user wherever he goes. Geo targeting and scheduling. You can target users based on their geographic. As I told you, you can target if you wish. I'll tell you one case study during my college. So one of my one of my colleague was sad a day. Means one day he was sad and sitting in the canteen, and we were worried about him. Why he is so sad? So we asked him, what happened? He told me that my it's my girlfriend's birthday and I can't be there. So I wanna wish him in a means a unique way. Then I think it was off on 2015. So what we did, we made a Facebook ad targeted that particular college. Even in using paid marketing, what you can do, you can target user based on their means within a radius. You can target a user within a 10 kilometer of radius, 15 kilometer of radius, or 5 kilometer of radius, 2 mile of radius. So what we did, we targeted all of the users within 5 kilometer of that college, and believe me, spending 1000, what we got was what the response we got was means our friend was totally means he got calls from that her girlfriend. She said, everyone is wishing me birthday. How they got to know? Everyone means whoever was associated with that college, whether the principal, the tune, their colleague, everyone. So whoever was associated with that college, they were able to know that it's someone's birthday and we have to wish. And means each and everyone wished her birthday. So in this way, this was just a case study when we had. It was my means first second year of my career. So it was just a case study, just an example. You can target users based on their geographic location. You can target someone within a city. You can even target a particular pin code. So it is as precise as that. And again, scheduling. If your business opens from 9 to 10 or 9 to 8 or 8 to 8 or 9 to 5, so you can put your ads, you can depending upon your office hours also. Whereas there are several ways, but in organically you can't define your audience timing means when they'll be visiting you or when they will put details over there. So you will spend only when you want to, you desire to. Your business hours is there. You will be spending only till then. Now generates or just we can see it's a best example that yesterday was a Black Friday. So what happened on a particular occasion also? You can target people depending upon means you can schedule your ads for a particular occasion and then you can target people, make them aware about your product. Now the last point is generate revenue from first day one. This is the best part I like, and that's why I have means I started as a digital marketer and then slowly I made a means I'm more aligned to paid marketing. This is the best. This is the part which made me to do so. Paid marketing guarantees you revenue generation from the day first. Now, if I say how means if you make a proper strategy, if you know about your audience, who your audience are, what you are going to promote, and what are the USPs, and you do proper setup and do target the right audience, you will generate revenue from the day first. And this is most important for the startups also, for the well-known business also. Revenue is the main thing that everyone is means careful about, worried about. Now, paid marketing platforms. Everyone is aware about that. This is Google marketing platform. First one is for Google Ads. Double click Google marketing platform. Now the next one is Facebook ads, LinkedIn ads, Twitter ads, and there are several other native and content discovery ads. Now let me elaborate this. Other native and content discovery ads depends means includes you have means most of you have seen uh, Quora ads. If you search something about how to do this or something like that, and you land onto Quora, you'll see ads between the articles and answers. Those are Quora ads. Those are into those comes into native and content discovery ads. You must have seen ads within blogs, which are means if you are reading blog and you'll see there are several ads delivered by Taboola, and there are several means I'm taking a name of a big brands, big platforms, content discovery platforms, but there are several platforms nowadays. Now let me talk about means the best practices, what are the process, what are the steps involved in paid marketing. The means most of the marketers may means the steps may vary from the most of the marketers or general marketers in the field, but it's mine, it's my means raw data how I do. So first one is outlining target audience. The most important part means creating ad is the last part in paid marketing. If you are aware about your audience, if you know your audience well, if you have a detailed knowledge about your audience, what they like, what they dislike, where they are, what they are searching, their behavior, when they are active online, when they are not, means about timings, and their page likes means what they are interested in, which how to whom they are associated. There are several things that you need to take care of. As I talk about travel agency means consider you have a means you got a project of a newly formed travel agency, newly incorporated travel agency, and they need lead from the very first day, and they are saying to run ads on Facebook or Google, wherever you want, but they are ready to pay you for leads for a particular destination, or maybe they have several destinations. So you need to know about where your audience are, whom you gonna be means what their age group will be, where they are located, what their likes and dislikes. So in travel case, you can target the audience of means the audience who like make my trip page, audience who like yatra page. Obviously they are travelers. They means they are aware about the travel agencies and they do travel. Similarly, if you have some cosmetic product or something, so you'll target those people, means you'll just outline everything about your target audience, what they may like, what they may dislike, where they may be, means what their geographical location be, what their age group be, and more. Now define your goal, the most important part, which most of the marketers and business owners lag in the means beginning. These are the points which are means I have put in the PPT with the priority level, means outlining target audience as the highest priority when you are starting doing digital marketing for any means for yourself or your agency or you are a freelancer. Outlining target audience is on the highest priority. Next one is define goal. You should know why you are marketing, why you are spending money, why you are doing paid marketing, what exactly is your goal. So I'll explain this with an example, such as when I was promoting some coaching institutes and travel agencies, I was getting huge number of leads. Now I got a client who who was into real estate, who had his product as a means 3 BHK flats and premium flats. His flats costed means more than a crore. Now spending 80,000 a day, I was left with zero leads. Now there will be a question why, or I'm not means I'm doing something wrong or something else. So I was lagging where? I was lagging about means the audience behavior, how they are behaving, first of all. Secondly, what was my goal? So if I see about such a product, my goal can't be the number and detail only of the customer. Or if it is, I should know what means how the customer means customer who is means who can afford a 1 crore flat, how I can grab details from him. He cannot put me details in as simple as means in that simple way as a simple landing page or travel agency customer works. So what I had to do, I just reverse engineer all the process, and then what I did, I put a simple lead magnet. It's called lead magnet, but what I did, I just put a down PDF ebook with the title that the 10 things that you should take care, yeah, you should know before you buy a flat. That was free of cost, but to get that ebook they had to fill the details, and they were means from the very next day when I implemented this, I started getting it. So you should know about means the user, how the user means who the user are, how they will behave. It's not about just doing getting clicks, impressions and awareness. It's about how you make an impression on your user, how you make them interact with your content or your brand. So you should have a proper goal. You should know what your goal is right from the beginning. Your goal may be like your goal may be calls. Your goal may be means product selling. Your goal may be anything else, but you should know from the right from the beginning so that you can track and you can optimize day by day. Now the next point is choose the right ad network. Obviously this is the most important part. If I have to promote something like if I say if I have to promote a mobile brand or wristwatch or means something that is for a general user. So what should I opt? Should I opt Facebook? Should I opt LinkedIn? Means everywhere there is user. On each and every platform there is a user. So how are you gonna prioritize? So you will have to prioritize that where your user are or where a mass of your user are. So if I have to means there are several businesses. If you are promoting, as I take the example from the if I talk about my last example that was of real estate, which were from Signature Global. So Signature Global's audience means the Facebook ad worked average. They performed average, whereas when I put the same ad copy, ad content on LinkedIn, it worked very well. So it depends on right ad network also. You should know, you should have proper knowledge about your audience, and depending upon that, depending upon your goal, you should choose right ad network also. Now the next point is keyword research. If you are doing search marketing, search engine marketing, SEM, if you are doing Google ads, you should have a deep knowledge. You should means give proper time, and you should do a huge means if I say this is the most means I say hard work part, you should do a hard give proper time means 1 or 2 days and work upon your keyword. How you are means you can research about your competitors also. So keyword research is the main part which upon which you go it depends how much you're gonna spend for a lead or for a conversion. So keyword research can be done. There are several tools. You can use Google keyword tool. You can you can search from your own on Google, and from the Google suggestions you can take the keyword, and there are several different methods. You can see the source of your competitors, and thereafter on the in the alt tag you can check. So I'll discuss this in Q&A how to do keyword research if I get a question. Now the next point is landing page audit. The you can set up everything. You have outlined your target audience. You have defined your goal. You have chosen the right ad network. You have done the keyword research. Now the part is if your landing page is not that impressive, if your landing page doesn't have proper SEO tags or have you if you haven't done proper SEO, then it gonna cost you more. If your landing page doesn't have that much quality, means it is not relevant with the keywords you are targeting or ad copy you are making, then you're gonna spend more. You're gonna your CPC will be higher rather than if you do proper landing page audit. So if you are not getting results, you'll have to do a proper landing page audit. You'll have to do A/B testing. You'll have to do several. You have to make different landing pages, and you'll have to divert the traffic depending upon the percentage. Such as you can divert the 30% traffic to another or one landing page. It is set up into the Google Analytics. So from the Google Analytics, you can do A/B testing, and it is a part. Now the last part comes the draft ads and optimize regularly. So as I see, the first part is let's take the overview of the steps involved in paid marketing. First of all, outlining the target audience. As I said, we should have a proper idea about the audience. You should outline first of this is the first part and the most prioritized part. It's on the top that you should know about the audience, their behavior, where they are, how they are active, their likes, their dislikes, their age group, their geography, everything. Now, defining goal, you should know what exactly you seek out of the marketing, out of the money you are investing, or you are either you seek the brand awareness or you want the lead contact details of the customer, of the prospect customer, and either you seek direct calls from the customer or you want your customer to check out on your website and pay for the services you are offering. So it's totally depends. It totally depends on business to business. Now, the next part was choosing the right ad network. Obviously, you should know that where you're gonna target your audience, where the your audience is present. If your audience is youth, you can target on Instagram. It is just a means a suggestion. Now, depending upon your product, you have to use several different networks, but wherever you find means it depend your audiences in the mass of your audiences. Now, the keyword research, as I said, it helps you to target user on buying intent. Now, everyone makes ad. It's very easy. It's that simple to draft ads and optimize them. Even optimization is little bit means comes from the experience, but drafting ad is a child's play. But doing a proper keyword research will help you make more out of it. Means will help you improve your ROI. So proper keyword research, finding keyword with buying intent will help you the increasing your ROI. Now the next part was landing page audit. You should work on your landing page regularly to improve your quality score, and that will improve your CPC. That will improve the bounce rate. That will improve the average session duration, and that will eventually improve your brand value in the market. Now, the last part is draft ads and optimize regularly, and that is very much easy. Optimization have several points. So, if in case any of you want more about means how to optimize, then I'll be explaining those points in further slides or in QSS. Now, the next is suggested best practices. Create effective and unique ad copies. Don't copy your competitors. Don't just search about them and see what they are doing and just copy. Means copy them to a bit, to a limit, means copy their idea, but don't copy exact the text what they are doing. And I'll suggest don't copy them. Create something that means compels your user to interact with your content. Create compelling content, create compelling ad copies, put CTA, call to action in your ad copies, and keep them unique. Now the next one is use attractive visual for social media and display. This is what the nowadays most important. As you see, Facebook is now pushing the video more than that of earlier. They used to do the text post or images post. So you should be creating proper content and attractive visuals. This is the main part. Means from the means if you are going to promote something, you should have a proper visuals prepared for them, prepared for those products also, because that will be what you will be pushing to the audience. Now the next is implement day wise and dynamic remarketing. Now, this is something advanced that most of the marketer won't do or the newcomers won't do. So, what I suggest and what I do is I target user based on the day wise. I do day wise remarketing. As you see, there are several day wise offers also. It passed yesterday, the Friday, Black Friday. So, do day wise remarketing. It helps a lot. Consider means there are several digital marketing agencies which means I had to in 2014 I was associated with several big digital marketing institutes which are brand nowadays. So what I did, consider you have something coming up in this weekend. You have demo sessions or demo class this Saturday or Sunday. So what I do, I put means I removed the frequency cap on Saturdays. I won't keep. Let me tell you about the frequency cap. Frequency cap in paid marketing means that how many times you wanna show your ad or you wanna show your content to your user. How many times you wanna show. So if my client or if I have something scheduled for a day or means on Sunday, means let's say about next Sunday. So what I'll do, I'll keep it, I'll make it more aggressive within 1 or 2 days before that event or the product launch or anything else. I means whatever the product I have. So day-wise remarketing works well. Consider, have you seen, means there are several land package, you'll see several marketing agencies or several travel agencies are also doing. They do what? During your salary day, during the salary day, they promote their product more. Means during the first week we keep frequency capping more than those in the remaining days. Or you'll see the investment ads, means ads of insurance or ads of credit card. I'm saying credit card. Ads of investment like buy loan offer, insurance offer, and so many things during uh, salary days of the week. Salary days of the month. They are pushed means tremendously. So day-wise remarketing works, means it has a very good conversion rate. So use that. Use dynamic remarketing, as I told earlier, that pushing remarketing ad of a particular product, whatever the user has searched. So that is remarketing. You are doing dynamic remarketing. You are pushing the dynamic ad after the user of the dynamic product of the product he has seen. So it gives the best ROI. Now A/B testing of landing page. What I have told, that consider you have a product, but you are seeing that there is no response on the landing page, or the bounce rate on the landing page you have made is very much higher. So what you are doing, what I used to do, I make 4 different landing pages for a particular product with different color combination, with different, means having contact form on the above, and then different type of banners, image banners, video banners, and all. And what I do, I divert traffic on all of them equally. So what happens then, after, means after a month or two, I analyze the audience behavior of all of those landing pages. Means consider if I had 100 clicks in a month, and 25 user went on the page A, 25 user went on the page B, 25 user went on C, and the rest went on D. Now, after analyzing that, the performance of, means bounce rate, average page session time duration, or you can say the conversion also. So you'll see which page audience is converting, means audience is liking which page the most. And then after a month or two, or doing A/B testing page, will find that which type of page or which color combination is working well with your business. So it is most important, and very few people implement it or do it. Now the next point is proper conversion tracking with attribution model. Now everyone know about conversion. If I talk generally what conversion is, conversion can be anything for you. It may be impression or awareness about, means depending upon your product. So it may be lead, it may be a call, it may be just download of your ebook, anything else. And tracking it is what a paid marketer do. Means you should have a proper data that after spending this much amount of money, I'm getting this much amount of conversion. And with attribution, what exactly is attribution model? Attribution model defines that how you wanna weight your conversion. It is on in every marketing platform. That how, means consider you have seen my ad today and you got converted from my remarketing ad, that you landed on my website from search ad, and you got converted from my remarketing ad, because in remarketing ad I was showing 10% or 20% off. So now the advertising platform, whether it's AdWords or Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter, they give you the freedom to choose that whether you want to weight your first click or your last click as the converting click, or you want to weigh them, means give them 50% of the conversion credit. So it's little bit advanced of conversion tracking, but you should know about it and you should implement it. Now the next part is, again, it's the optimization. You should know about which metrics you have to track, how to improve those metrics in Google. If I say in Google ads, Facebook ads, the major part is quality score or relevancy score. So your ad should be relevant. You should take care that your quality score or relevancy score is always greater than 7 out of 10. That will improve your CPC. That will improve your spend also. Now I think it will be. You can see this is the search ad. The example of search ad. PLA ads is here. In the right, there's a PLA ads. Now it's social media ad. These are remarketing ads. You can see on Times of India. There are. It's from my one of my client. You can see karaoke night at sector 29. This is again a remarketing ad which user is getting on. I think it's a PDF viewer on Android phone, and they are getting ad over there. Now it's Ghana app where yeah, it's remarketing again. Thank you. Let me know anything means the query about paid marketing.
Thank you, Praveen. The session was very, very informative, and I guess all the participants also get some insights on paid marketing. Thanks for the wonderful session. Attendees, if you have any questions, please kindly drop your questions in the chat box so that Praveen will answer for all your questions. Getting into Q&A sessions, I have one question from my side, Praveen. My question is that why is it important to do app paid search?
Because nowadays you can see the number of audience on search engines. So it is very much important to target users who are exactly means from the search engines or doing search as search ads. You'll target the audience who are exactly searching about your product. Means on social media, what you are doing push marketing. You are pushing your content in the feeds of the user when they are means when they are free, they are on social media or somewhere, and they are reading about something, they are scrolling down their feeds, and then you are pushing your content. Whereas on search engine, where doing search ads, what you are doing, you are pushing your ads, or you are making your visibility in front of the user who are exactly searching about your product. So it's very much important to grab that traffic who are exactly means who are keen to know about your product and similar services.
Okay, thank you so much for the wonderful answer. Then moving into the next question from the attendee Subhash. The question is that obviously a digital marketer looks for spending less amount to have a good leads. In such case, how much we can spend as a minimum paid marketing budget to get some thousands of targeting leads?
So it totally depends upon business to business. But if I say about how much spend, it depends upon the demographics, the users you are targeting, and your product cost also. So there is no means fixed parameter, but you can minimize it. Means you can start and you can optimize it. And as such, in any industry, it's not fixed that you must have to spend amount this much to get 1,000 leads. But from my experience in travel industry, if you are selling packages or something land package, you can get cheaper leads. Means some industry gets you can get cheaper leads for some businesses, whereas some businesses cost a lot. But yes, uh, proper optimization will help you to get the leads in minimum cost.
Okay, then moving into the next question from the attendee John Smith. The question is that should our campaigns include and bid on competitive search terms?
Obviously, if you are means if you have a good budget first of all, and secondly during doing keyword research, you'll see that there are some key terms, there are some keywords who have a good means who have huge competition, you have a good competition rate. Then if you have a good budget and if you want to rank with your competitor, you'll have to bid on them. And secondly, I'll suggest you to bid depending upon the device. I suggest you to bid more on nowadays, as the number of user is more on mobile or cell phones. So now again, it depends on which type of user you have and what product you have. So what I have seen, what worked for me is bidding more on devices, mobile devices, and bidding. You can make particular outranking share ads for your competitors. So bidding more on competitive search term will make you grab means what I say, a definite business. But yes, if your budget allow, then only do, or go with, or else you should go with general terms with the lowest competition, so that you'll gain means traffic, but not that much, means gain traffic on general key search terms rather than bidding on competitive search terms. If your budget not allow, or if you have a low budget.
Thank you so much. The answer was very, very useful. And moving into the next attendee, Happy. His question is that what are the best ad programs to focus on?
So it depends. Again, you are asking a general question that what are the best ad programs to focus on. Depending upon your business, you'll have to define. As I had told you in the first slide, that you should know about your target. First of all, you'll have to outline your target audience, and whatever, means if I'm selling softwares, so I'll have to target such a people, means who it will be useful to those people, means where that audience is. If I'm selling consider if I'm selling CMS, or if I'm selling a website, so I should target search engine, I should work on Google search ads. If I'm targeting CEOs, CXOs, CFOs, so I should means how can I find that they are on Google ad or search engine? So I should do with search, I should do LinkedIn ads also. So depending upon your product, you should focus upon different type of ad programs. Depending upon your audience, you'll have to focus upon different which one is the best. But for me, if you want, as worked for me, Google search is little bit expensive if you are into, means some renowned businesses or renowned sectors. But Facebook is little cheaper than Google ads. But again, it's not about, it is general about all the different business types. It depends upon business to business that which platform will work for you, or and which not.
Okay, Praveen, thanks for the wonderful answer. Um, Now the attendee Joyce need to ask one more question from you.
Hi, thank you for the wonderful opportunity.
Mhm. Can you
Hi,
speak little
Praveen.
louder?
Nice to see
I'm
you.
unable to hear you. Or you can
And
type in
it
your
was
question.
very informative that I learned few things about
Mhm.
paid search. So I have a few clarifications. What the exact keywords will be using for clicks and standpoint?
You wanna know about keyword match types?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you are new to Google AdWords, and you are you are into, means may I know your business type, means which business you wanna promote? May I have little bit idea about?
No, I'm just a startup. Just I'm into new to the digital marketing.
Okay.
So I'm
So.
startup just doing SEO activities right now.
Mhm.
So I like to know more on the keywords which where we can use info.
Okay. So if you are doing, obviously doing paid marketing, you are paying. You are paying for every click. So you should be, means very I think specific about your keywords, selecting your keywords. You should know that which keyword have a buying intent. If someone types in buy shoes online, or buy books online, or something like 10 books to read, so 10 books to, yeah, 10 books one must read, it's a knowledge, it means it's a keyword which doesn't show buying intent. So you should select proper, means buying intent keywords. Now coming to your question, that is which match type works. If you're new to AdWords and you want more click, but you'll have to work more on optimization part, then you can start with broad match modifier, which will grab you more clicks than that in phrase match or exact match, depending upon your business. Again, I'm saying why? Because match type always works with the combination of the keyword you're using. Means if you are if you wanna rank your, if you wanna show your ad on buy shoes, so you can put it in broad match also, you can put it in phrase also, you can put it in exact also. Now let me talk about how they work. Broad match modifier, if you are using plus symbol with the keyword, means prefixing your keyword with a plus symbol, it will work. But broad match modifier needs those keywords exactly to be in the search term, whatever is before the search term, or whatever is means. If I consider, I'll show you with the example. Let me check if I can share it. Let me take an example. If I'm bidding on plus buy plus shoes, and a user writes, user types in that buy shoes online near me, or buy shoes online Flipkart, so the ad will show up. But if you put it in phrase match, buy shoes, so then what will happen? The keyword must be written exactly, means the phrase must be written in the same way. Now in broad match modifier will also show up, and phrase match will also show, means both the it will work upon. Now if someone writes buy online shoes and you are bidding on buy shoes as a phrase match, so your ad won't show up. So broad match gives you more visibility than that. Means you are getting specific by changing your keyword match type from broad match to phrase match and then to exact match. Exact match needs your keyword combination to be written exactly what you have put in the keyword. Whereas broad match broad match needs those keywords to be in the search term, but in any pattern.
Thank you. Thank you
Clear
for the,
now?
yeah, I'm clear. So just we need to optimize what we need, and then we need to select the keywords which we need to use for
Yeah.
the purchase.
Now, what my suggestion will be, during optimization, if you go into a search term report and if you see a particular keyword is means getting more click, and a particular you are getting more traffic from a particular keyword, or the most traffic is coming from a particular keyword, what you can do, you can put that keyword into broad match,
Yeah.
and that will grab your means definite traffic, but that will low down your CPC and your cost will reduce.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Praveen. I'll follow you on Twitter.
Start with a broad match. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Joyce. And thank you to Praveen for this right answer. And it's looked like we have covered all the questions which are asked from the attendees. And thank you, Praveen, for spending your valuable time and sharing your abundant knowledge to us. It's very, very helpful for us regarding paid marketing. Thanks for the session. We hope to meet you soon. Thank you so much.